Hi everyone, welcome back. When I see some skin care influencers, when I see their stash, that was the reason why I decided to do this video. Well, I don't blame them much, though. Let me quickly add, some of them are actually brand ambassadors, or just like I said, they are influencers. So some of these products, they get them for free. Some of them have a shelf. Some of them have a huge box as if they're about to leave town. And they say it's all their skincare. Well, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to come and show you my own stash or my own skincare. This is all I have. And then with this by the side. And then with this by the side. I will explain. I think basically that's all I have. And honestly speaking, I'm open to, let me even clear the floor. I'm very open to brands giving me products, PR to review. I'm very open to it. But right now, everything I'm going to show you here is from my own product line. Everything, and in no particular order, to be honest with you. I'm starting with these two products at the same time. The reason why I'm starting with these two products at the same time is because they stand for the same thing. This is a makeup remover cream, while this is a micellar water. Oops, it's even done. I'm almost, because one thing with micellar water is the fact that you have to use it every day as long as you use your SPF or your makeup. Do you understand? I also use this too when I use SPF. I also use the makeup remover cream. But to be honest with you, when I have just my SPF on my skin, I don't really bother to use the makeup remover cream. I prefer to use the micellar water. But in the case where maybe I stayed out for a very long time and I did a lot of reapplying of my SPF, okay, then I now go for a makeup remover cream for it to be easier to go off. Because when you put up layers and layers of SPF, mineral SPF, because me, I'm a mineral SPF person. Like, I've gotten so used to, even when they say, "How was this white on your face?" I'm like, it's SPF, it's a white cast. Because to be honest with you, mineral SPF is the best sunscreen you can think of. The reason why I am pushing forward mineral SPF is the fact that it has a broad activity. Like, is a broad spectrum. What I mean by is a broad spectrum is the fact that it can block you from UVA1, UVA2, and even UVB. But when you touch most of this chemical, or even all of this chemical, I would want to generalize, because research is still going on a lot of this chemical SPS, even though some of them are a no-no, especially chemical SPFs, sunscreens like your avobenzone, or like the avobenzone, oxybenzone. All those ones are a no-no. But we have other ones that are in research, and so far it's been found out to be that it can only block the UVB. So some cases you might still notice like a skin darkening, blah 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 blah, especially if you're a righteous retinol user, vitamin A user in general. The reason I'm making this full statement is that I saw something on Instagram along those lines, where some people were complaining about hyperpigmentation, the face, the neck, and the main body. Like, the contrast is so wide. You see, that's the story. I think I'll create a video especially for that. Then I have my azelaic acid. Yes, I am very, very prone to rosacea, especially when it's that time of the month. This is the one of last month that I'm still battling with the hyperpigmentation. There's nothing like a perfect skin, but at least a healthy skin counts. Then I have my hydrating essence. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, you see, one thing I have noticed with even the reduction of the side effect of any of your retinol, that is your vitamin A's, is the fact that with excess hydration, well, let me not use the word excess because too much of everything is bad, but with good hydration, to be honest with you, you are on the right track to using your what do you call it, your hydrating essence. This is how this one looks like. Yeah, exactly. This is the hydrating essence. And then I don't know if I've shown you how my azelaic acid looks like. It's more like a lotion kind of, and it's very, very advisable when you're using a product that has a running consistency. It's advisable to shake before use. So this is how my azelaic acid looks like. Yeah, can you see? This azelaic acid at 10%. I told you I'm a rosacea, acne rosacea customer. I have a combination skin, and coupled with age as well. You know, one thing with acne rosacea, it's very prominent in ages within the range of 30 to 50 years. Yes, rosacea go worry you like this. So the next one is my SPF. How can I talk about all these things without SPF? That one I use the mineral SPF based 30. Then this is my body oil. Body oil is very good, and the formulation of this body oil contains sunflower oil as the base. And all I just did, you can see it looking yellow. The reason why it's yellow is because I did an infusion with turmeric. You know, sometimes as a formulator, just design things that will just capture the eye. You know, aesthetic is very important. And I have my facial toner. Yeah, this is my facial toner. Then I have my scrub. See, some of you can call me old school. I still use physical scrubs. Yes, I still use physical scrub. But this time around, let me explain to you what I mean by still use. Now, this is a physical scrub that has a cream base, obviously a base cream, you know. So it also has activated charcoal in it as the granules. You know, the thing that people discourage, or the disadvantage of physical scrubs most of the time, is the fact of that their granules can be too harsh, you know, the fact that the granules can, but this is a mild one. In fact, activated charcoal, who doesn't know about activated charcoal, it has a very good as you can see, I don't know if you can, it's clear in front of my camera. The thing about physical SPF, I say SPF, sorry, scrubs that people tend to discourage is because of the granules is the issue. So, but this one, it has a little bit of activated charcoal in it, then it has azelaic acid in it, and it also has salicylic acid. So indirectly, it is still a chemical SPF. What is my mouth with SPF, for God's sake? It's still a chemical scrub. But as it has a characteristic of a chemical scrub with a little bit of physical exfoliant, basically. That's just that. Here I have a facial oil. The first one I showed you was a body oil. I don't use this on the face because it has a little bit of heavy oil in it. It has sesame oil, and sesame oil sometimes can break you out when you have an oily skin. So I don't use that on the face because the sesame oil is at quite a good percentage in it. You know, as a formulator, you know what you put inside, so you know where to avoid. Now this is a facial, my hands are occupied, let me just clean it. Now this is my facial oil. Yeah, so that's a very light, you can see, but even at that I still don't use it every day. That's one thing with facial oil, especially as you grow older. It's not advisable to use oils all the time on the face. Do you understand? Use it when it suits. What I mean by when it suits, maybe like during Harmattan, yeah, thereabout. You can use it even if it's not Harmattan, but not consistently. Maybe I will do a video for another day for these oils, and we need to break it down. Do you understand? Yeah. So for people to know who needs oil and who does not need oil. Literally, we all do need oil, but like at different times. Yes, with different reasons sometimes. So this is my vitamin A. I use retinol. You know, the vitamin A, popularly known as retinol, is the whole umbrella, and there are different types. There's your retinoic acid, there's your adapalene, there's your tretinoin, there's your retinol, there's your retinaldehyde, there's your retinol palmitate. But I use retinol, and the fact that I've gotten to a certain point that my skin has kind of gotten used to retinol, I use 1%. Though sometimes I still use the 0.5, but I use 1% most of the time. This is my brightening serum. Yeah, this brightening serum contains alpha arbutin. Very, very, very important. Yes, it contains alpha arbutin. It's a brightening serum. Basically, I don't even use it every day, you understand, so that it doesn't make my face white. Because alpha arbutin is, funny enough, is a cousin of hydroquinone, but a safer option. Do you understand? A safer option to hydroquinone. Yes, some people use hydroquinone over the counter ish, but then hydroquinone is something you should not use for a long. I have is my salicylic acid. I use salicylic acid at 2%. Yes, but not all the time. Yeah, not all the time, obviously. Then the next one I have is my niacinamide. This one is like an everyday use. Honestly speaking, I have niacinamide. I use it at 10%. All also on the same line of my retinol. At least I'm an OG. I've gotten to a point where I am very comfortable with it. In fact, sometimes I can even go above 10%. But I use 10% most of the time. I use 5% doesn't really do much for me, but if you have a sensitive skin to stick to 5%, yes, then until your skin gets used to it, then you can move forward. Now this is my lactic acid in a cream base as well. So this is a chemical exfoliant. Even my salicylic acid is also a chemical exfoliant, yes, which I use just once a week. Yes, salicylic acid just once a week, lactic acid just once a week. It might not necessarily be the same week. Maybe this week I use salicylic acid, next week could be lactic acid, something like that. Then the upper week could be my physical scrub. So basically, let me even still come back to my physical scrub. It's not something I use every day, or it's not something I use more than twice or 3 times. No. I use it just once a week, and it's kind of rotational. Do you understand? So maybe in a month I'll just use it like once. In a month I'll just use it like once. So this is another vitamin A, but this one now has the retinol still, but this one now is at 0.5% in gel. So most of the time when I meet beginners, I give them this. Even me, despite the fact I am not a beginner, but sometimes I also use this because I've gotten to a point where my skin actually could take retinol for even a whole week. Do you understand? So, but inside that whole week, I don't use 1% all through, to be honest with you. If I decide for that week it's a retinol week, like I'm going to do retinol from the first day of the week to the last. Now along the line, I do, let's say, 5 days of retinol 1% and maybe 2 days of retinol 0.5%. Anyhow, retinol, you can never be a paddy for life with retinol, even though you can still be a paddy for life. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say here. Now this is my vitamin C. How can I talk of vitamin A, talk of vitamin B? I didn't talk of vitamin C. That one is going to be a problem now. Vitamin C, antioxidant benefits, used alongside with my mineral SPF for better results. Then I have my face cream. Yeah, I could also use my body cream. My body cream is also friendly enough for the face. Exactly. So this is my face cream. Yep. This face cream doesn't contain so much oil. Yes, doesn't know one thing, as I told you earlier, with age sometimes you need to avoid using of too much oils, especially heavy oils on the face, because biologically as we grow older our pores tend to appear larger. So when you're now dropping oil on top, it's like you're expanding it, you're putting in so much weight on it. Then quickly, I don't want this video to be too long, I have my bathing soap. This is my handmade soap made with the saponification method. This is my bathing soap. And then last but not the least, this is my moisturizer. Yes, it has good amount of peptides in it. Yes, and it does not have heavy oils that will clog the pores. So basically that is all I use. Then sorry, I forgot, I didn't bring it, forgive me. And that is my face wash. Sorry, I have videos where I talk about my face wash, and my face wash is a skin friendly face wash made with mild skin friendly surfactant like my cocoa betaine and my AOS. That is it, honestly speaking. That is an amphoteric surfactant and a anionic surfactant. Basically that's what I use, balance with the skin friendly, with the skin pH. I hope I'm not talking too much, but guess what? That brings me to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe, comment, and all of these products, like I told you, they are all my products. I'm a cosmetic formulator. In case you're seeing this face for the first time, did I introduce myself? My name is Asmau Zakari. I'm a cosmetic formulator for both skin and hair products. And inshallah, by the special grace of Allah, we're looking towards a little bit of makeup-ish, but that makeup will still be linked to SPF. Am I giving too much information? That will be an information for another video, because right now I'm still on the process. I'm not like to you, so I don't want to spill too much. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, even me myself. All right, thank you so much, and see you in another video. Bye.